There is new information tonight involving two Venezuelan immigrants who were shot by Border Patrol agents last week in Portland. Both immigrants have been released from the hospital. The Department of Homeland Security says the shooting happened during a targeted arrest. Now one is detained, identified as Luis Nino Moncada, who faces federal charges. He appeared in court for the first time this afternoon. That's where we find Fox 12's Julia Lopez joining us now live. Julia, what can you tell us from inside the courtroom?
The courtroom was full today as Nino Moncada was arraigned on two federal charges: assault of a federal officer with a deadly or dangerous weapon and depredation of federal property exceeding $1,000. Now, we aren't allowed to bring cameras inside the courtroom, but after his release from the hospital, Nino Moncada moved slowly and spoke softly. A preliminary hearing is set for Wednesday, and in the meantime, documents detail Border Patrol agents' accounts of what prompted them to open fire. Court documents show agents were targeting Yorlena Zambrano Contreras, who was arrested by Border Patrol 3 years ago in Texas and never checked back in with immigration authorities. The Department of Homeland Security says she has ties to the Venezuelan gang Tren de Aragua. Investigators say when agents surrounded a truck they linked to her in southeast Portland, driver Luis Nino Moncada appeared nervous, with Zambrano Contreras in the passenger seat. Portland police confirmed both have ties to Tren de Aragua. Court documents say that after Customs and Border Patrol agents identified themselves, Nino Moncada rammed an empty CBP vehicle, then shifted between reverse and drive, striking it multiple times and causing extensive damage. Investigators say agents on the street told them they feared being hit, and one fired 2 shots into the vehicle, which then fled. Nino Moncada and Zambrano Contreras were found about a mile away at the Bria Apartments, where they called 911 and were taken to the hospital with gunshot wounds. Documents also tell us investigators have found no video of the shooting. None of the 6 agents were wearing body cameras, and they say Adventist Hospital security cameras did not capture the incident. Investigators say Zambrano Contreras had been surveilled after incidents last year in Washington County, including a July 7th prostitution dispute when shots were fired at an apartment. Ballistics from that incident later matched casings from a July 11th shooting in Portland, also linked to Tren de Aragua. Documents also note a personal history between Moncada and Zambrano Contreras, including a protective order last year claiming she hit him with a car and threatened to kill him. The shooting Thursday prompted anti-immigration enforcement protests throughout Portland over the weekend. What we've learned so far is the federal government's account. Now, we just minutes ago got a statement from the Oregon public defenders representing Nino Moncada, who they say is lucky to be alive. I'll read from that statement now. They tell us Border Patrol